pièce de résistance.
It's the size of my face.
Yeah, it's pretty large.
Those eyelashes are so on point.
This is my happy dance. We've been to bakeries, we've been to bars, but we've never been to a cake bar.
All right, so you cannot mention Texas cuisine without mentioning steaks and barbecues, and nothing, I mean nothing is more authentic than the local yokel, a bar and grill with all of the finest meats. Let's grub.
So a YOKEL, as defined by Webster, is the naive, uneducated inhabitant of a rural area.
Okay.
But I wanted to be local, yokel, phonetical. And a YOCAL, we define it as a farmer rancher breaking free of the modern agricultural production system, restoring health and wellness to our local food production and agricultural infrastructure.
Tell us a little bit more about the background and history of local yokel.
So it started out in the farmer's market, selling meat, and we decided we need a roof over our heads. We opened a butcher shop where everything's local, and I'm the yokel, and all the other yokels too. And then that led to steak classes, that led to Steak 101 dinners, that led to a barbecue trailer, that led to a restaurant. So we raise a good portion of the meat that goes to our butcher shop. So like-minded people raising cattle without steroids, hormones, or antibiotics. Known for our wood-fire grill. We're very barbecue-centric for lunch. Then Chef Adam West joined us.
All right.
And so we put the wood-fire grill in because you can't beat meat over a live fire. You come at night, there's a little bit of barbecue on the menu, but that wood-fire grill is more present.
We see King Grocer in the background. So what's the story about this building?
This is a wholesale grocer. So the train tracks were in right beside the building. They
Okay.
would bring the rail cars in beside the building. We're in the grocery business over there. This was a wholesale grocer, and now we're a restaurant. So the circle's complete. So you give a mouse a cookie, you give a cowboy a butcher shop, you get a restaurant.
I love that a lot. Well, you are doing good things. You are making people happy with their stomachs and all that good stuff, and drinks and beverages too. So cheers to successful
Cheers
business.
to that. I appreciate that.
Can't wait to taste your food.
Can't wait to get some in front of you.
Yeah.
Local yokel really epitomizes the classic Americana fare, right? It's Southern inspired, it's very Texan to its core. We've created some dishes like the one in front of you, the Hamilton. So you've got brisket on there.
I see bacon.
You've got bacon on there.
Okay.
Jalapeno cheddar sausage, it's made at our butcher shop. Tillamook cheddar, jalapenos, and caramelized onions, all on one bun.
Okay, so how does one conquer?
I'm gonna go with a hand over the top, smash it down,
You don't
cut it
mind?
in half.
Okay,
Not at
I was
all.
like, it's not about presentation, it's about
You gotta smash it down a little bit.
stuff.
The flavors of this really come together really well and all work harmoniously together considering it's a burger.
I was a little scared of it when you told me all the ingredients, but it is so good. The bread was perfect. It was nice and buttery. And then you get all the different meats all together. I've never really had burger patty with the brisket. And then you get that spiciness with the jalapeno and then a little bit of bacon. Woo! Oh my goodness.
Move to dinner.
Dinner time.
Pièce de résistance for our dinner menu.
It's the size of my face.
Yeah, it's pretty large. So this is a 20-ounce bone-in Wagyu ribeye. The short story on what a Wagyu steak is the breed of cattle bred specifically for the marbling, the higher fat content, the tenderness, the flavor profile. This was brought to the United States, the breed was brought over, and then of course, years and years and decades later, have through selective breeding created a piece of meat that is just buttery tender, extremely flavorful, and very unique.
Did I just experience heaven right now?
It was pretty good.
That was so, like you said, buttery, tender, and then this, what is on top of this?
So this is a chimichurri. So another one, it's one of our steak sauces.
Just so good.
Chimichurri is one of my personal favorites. It's an Argentinian style steak sauce. It's a condiment. What we use is cilantro, parsley, fresh garlic, olive oil, and a little bit of red wine vinegar.
I am so shocked that I've never had this in my life before, and I've been missing out on life and goodness and all the good things in life, because this was probably the best steak I've ever had. And I don't say that lightly, because I've tasted a lot of steaks.
Good.
Normally I'll just like take a bite and I'm like, okay, anyone else want to help me out? No. I might finish all 20 ounces.
Nothing wrong with that. Wouldn't be the first time.
There's also cocktails that y'all put a lot of thought into. So what do we have right here for us as well?
We've got a fairly new one to the menu. This is the Fabuloso, and this is kind of a fun play on the cleaning product.
You could smell that from a mile away.
Oh yeah, that fresh lavender, it makes all the world of difference. And we actually just hit it with the blowtorch at the end, kind of bring out all the essential oils of that lavender, and it just really livens up the drink. And it's beautiful to look at.
Yeah,
obviously.
it's a beautiful color. Okay, I gotta taste it too. Okay, so what do you have?
The Ultima Primavera. This is kind of our take on a strawberry infused margarita. We use strawberry to infuse the tequila, and then we also use a local herb from one of our farms, from Profound Micro Farms. It's called sorrel, red vein sorrel, which is the leaf that you see in there. And then to finish off, this is a nice little dessert cocktail as well. So this is our cask reserve. Total build on this, you've got a little bit of brandy in there, a little bit of creme de mure for some sweetness and some floral notes.
Yeah.
And then gum syrup, so it's a classic cocktail ingredient that's not really used anymore. It was used much more towards Prohibition era.
Get that nice aroma when you first take a sip, and then it just goes down way too smooth. It might be a little dangerous, but it also has like that nice sweetness to it. What a great experience all the way around, from lunch to the cocktails to the dinner. And then I love how you even have like fine little details and touches to it, like the cubes have a nice stamp of y'all's logo on it. So very, very well done.
Thank you.
I am very impressed, and I can't wait to tell the whole entire world to come to Local Yokel and have some food made by Chef Adam West.
Very cool, thank you.
All right, I don't think there's anything better than good barbecue, good food, good drinks, and live music to unwind and wrap up our day here in McKinney. I'm gonna go ahead and slip into a food coma and call it a night. Cheers, y'all. We are just getting started. More YOLO Texas fun coming up right after the break.
For everything you need as you travel through our great state and beyond, check out our friends at TexasHumor.com. You can get everything from t-shirts to hats and even books about this wonderful place we call home. For even more Texas love, check them out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. TexasHumor.com, the most Texan place online.
Y'all are a hidden gem here in Texas. Y'all are right off of I-10, just minutes outside of Columbus.
Right.
Tell me how you came up with this idea and how it got started.
Ron and I were in the oil field for years. You know, after we got out, we might start just some kind of business to take our time when we retire. And we thought about developing land. And the land was so beautiful that we thought that, instead of developing it, I said, we came up with this idea about wildlife parks. So we started going around the country to all these different places in California, Florida, Ohio. And we just thought that this land here in Texas was prettier than anything we saw. And our dream was to have this place like this with the animals all running free and not in small cages. That's how it got started.
You know, a lot of times with the species around the world that are going threatened, the only time it becomes important is if you have that personal connection with it. And as a child, I know a lot of us have gone to different amusement parks and have a connection with that amusement park. And zoos and wildlife parks provide that same thing, but with a particular animal that may not be here if we don't do something about it, like the giraffe and bongos. So we're able to kind of give that personal connection out here with these animals, so when they go back and it's their time to be involved and do something about it, they can connect it back to a time when they were at Hatari Park where they got to see that particular animal.
So how many animals do y'all have here?
Probably about 250 to 280 animals.
And they all have names?
No.
No.
Not all of
Not
them.
all.
We have a couple of them. Our stars of the show are giraffes, Puzzles, and Duke.
Do y'all have favorites? Favorite animals?
I think my favorite is the first animal I ever purchased was the bongo antelope. And we've named him Bingo the Bongo.
Bingo the Bongo.
So it's easy to remember. We tell guests and all when they're out there. And you hear the kids run around saying bingo or puzzles.
Okay.
Had a little girl come out the gift shop the other day with a stuffed giraffe, and she's like, I'm naming them puzzles.
Oh, how sweet. Oh, I love it. I love it. All the animals seem to just coexist so perfectly here. And it's so peaceful. I don't know how y'all did that. I mean, it's wonderful.
I think each of the animals kind of have an area that they can go to themselves. There's plenty of trees out here with the live oaks, and a lot of parks they don't have that cover. So they have a lot of natural cover that they can kind of separate from the species and all, which is important for everybody to get along. And we have different areas that they can feed. Not only do the guests feed them, but we also have feeding stations with the hay and different things that we feed them. So they're able to kind of move around, and they also have places where they can drink natural water holes as well as fresh water. So animals are able to kind of just move about in a natural way and see herding instincts and things like that that you might not normally see in some of the other facilities.
Tell us what visitors can expect when they come through the gates.
Yeah, so it's both a driving tour and a walking tour portion through it. And so they'll get a chance to be able to see the animals and feed them as well. And then we have an Explorer's Retreat where we're sitting down. They have a chance for kids to do the mining station where they can find nice stones and arrowheads and also fossils. We have the giraffe feed platform as well as a snowball stand, the New Orleans style snowballs. We have food and beverage and our adult beverage as well. And just an assortment of things for kids to do out here and really family time. Families come out for the day and stay for most of the day, just enjoying it and eating and just lazing around.
Perfect. And what are we going to do today? We're going to go on a safari?
Yeah, for sure.
Right here? Okay, tell me a little bit about that because I'm excited.
Okay, we're going to take the safari vehicle. Safari vehicle is 30 passengers. So what we'll do today is we'll get on one, we'll do a tour around the place and feed some of the animals and just have a great ride.
Yeah, there we go. Got some food going out here.
All right, y'all, we're getting ready to go on the safari.
Late 1800s. Coming up to the tour now, you'll see Dollar. Dollar is the camel we just talked about.
Oh, you're beautiful. Yeah, you are. You want some more? Oh, okay. Those eyelashes are so on point.
We'll stop right here. These are lemurs. So a lot of people think that lemurs are monkeys, but they're actually just lemurs. We'll go ahead and turn off the vehicle this time and see if we can hear a chattering back to us.
Oh.
So Puzzles is the starter show here at Hattori Wildlife Park.
Ooh, hello. Okay. Okay. All right. Are you hungry? Do you want some ranch with that? Okay, I get it. You just want the carrots. He's not gonna take my hand off, right? Hello, buddy. I'm stuffed. What can we experience on the boardwalk?
Yeah, so this is one of the areas also that we allow people to feed the animals, just like they did in the drive-through. Yeah, we have two species of kangaroo. We have the red and the gray. We'll see them up here. And as it gets towards noon and it's a little warm, you'll see them just kind of lazing around. But this time of day, they just like to take naps.
He looks like he could box somebody pretty well. Is this the bongo?
This is the bongo. This is our signature animal. So his name is Bingo.
That's Bingo?
That's Bingo.
Bingo! Oh, you turned because you know you're the signature animal. Oh, Bingo, come here. Does he really responds to his name?
He does. He'll come right up to you.
Coming up next, Jill takes us to the best place to watch your favorite teams. Don't go anywhere.
Located between AT&T Stadium and the brand new Globe Life Field, there's only one place to go on game day here in Arlington, Texas Live. Okay, so they say everything's bigger in Texas, even the chairs. about to go all in on this meat. Bring it to me. Yeah. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Wow, my mouth is literally watering right now. Prime rib, beautiful brisket, more rib, and some nice turkey to finish it off. Look at this. Very good prime rib, smoky, tender. I literally moved to Texas for the brisket, so I have high expectations. Heaven. That is heaven. So good. Just falls right off. This is some good rib right here. This is my happy dance. Well, we all know that Texas sports fans are some of the best fans in the entire country. But how in the world did you build a place that can contain the energy and excitement of a Texas sports fan?
Well, we had a lot of help from the Texas Rangers and the city of Arlington. And it is a great building. It's 200,000 square feet. We've got a 100 square foot TV and one of the biggest LED boards in the country, not in an arena. And it's a great place to go. It's the next best thing outside being in the arena.
What does this place look like on a typical game day?
We're open all day, every day. So game days are our specialties. On a normal year, we move a lot of people through this building, up to 30,000 people. A lot of outdoor space, a lot of patios. You'll see great game day activation. Cheerleaders, drum lines. We have a lot of the arena and stadium feeds, direct feeds, fiber feeds. We also have a lot of the great dynamics, the sound effects and the videos and the LED board antics. So it's a great time. People love it.
One of my favorite parts about this place is you look around and there's just so much to look at. How did you decide the different venues and places to put in Texas Live?
We've got some great partners, Troy Aikman, Pudge's Pizza, Lockhart Smokehouse, as well as Guy Fieri's Taco Joint. So some of those were really easy to decide on, and some of them, it's our brand. Sports and Social is our brand. We do a lot of great games upstairs in Sports and Social, and then it kind of morphs into a party bar late at night.
What are some of the protocols you have here at Texas Live to ensure not only are guests having fun, but also staying safe?
It's our most important part of our operation right now, and when we decided to reopen, we did it slow and we did it right. I installed over 1,000 linear feet of plexiglass for barriers. We also have about 60 sanitation stations around the building that are new, and a lot of signage, including floor decals for distancing.
Clearly, Texas Live is the place to be for fans, and so we appreciate you having us here. Cheers. No tickets? No problem. Texas Live makes it easy for fans to sit back and enjoy the game. Coming up next, we take a bite out of a little slice of heaven. Stay with us as YOLO Texas is headed to the cake bar right after the break. There's nail bars, there's dry bars, and there's bar bars. But there's only one cake bar, and it's one of the sweetest places you'll find here in Dallas. Tracy, we've been to bakeries, we've been to bars, but we've never been to a cake bar. What first inspired this unique idea?
Well, I realized that people would enjoy a slice of cake on a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, and they'd buy a whole cake on the weekend. So it came the idea of selling by slices.
How many flavors do you have here at Cake Bar?
Right now we have 16.
Oh, wow.
So 16 different flavors.
Which one is your favorite?
My favorite is red velvet.
Ooh, red velvet, okay. I also noticed you have a cake vending machine out in front.
Yes.
How much of a game changer has that been for people that just want to grab a slice on the go?
That has been one of our biggest surprises. Now, we don't fill it when the store is open because we want people to have the full experience of coming in the bakery. But we try to fill it at night, so if you have this craving at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning, you can get cake. But now it normally sells out, so you have to get here early, but it has been such a hit.
Well, I'm so excited to try some of your delicious cakes here.
Well, before we do that, I'm gonna put you to work first.
Oh, okay, okay, let's do it. I'll earn my cake and eat it too.
Okay.
Tracy, I got my gloves on. I'm ready to earn my cake.
Okay, so what I'm gonna show you is how we slice our cake.
Okay.
So you find your score line and you cut down and you cut again, and that's your first slice.
You made that look pretty easy.
Now you have to get 9 more perfect slices.
Okay, you set the tone here.
Go straight down.
Straight down. I noticed you used your other hand
Yes.
just like this.
Go straight down.
Okay,
You
and then here we go.
You gotta use your hand to pick it up. Okay, that looks good, but it's upside down.
Oh! How did I get it upside down? What did I do? I tried to do just, oh, I see.
They
I
all
was supposed to
go
go
down.
over here. Let's pretend that one was a
Yeah.
practice.
Yeah, you're okay.
Straight down. 2 hands.
Right. Okay. That
Hey,
looks
good. Finally.
good. That's the slice.
Only took me a couple tries.
Yeah, that's it now. You come to Cake Bar, you only have to slice 1,000 a day.
Right, yeah. Work your way up from 1 to 2 to 1,000. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now you can sample.
Ooh, those look delicious. Okay. I have to get a big bite, right?
Yeah, it's
I
fresh
have to get
strawberries in the middle.
fresh strawberries in the middle. Wow, I can taste the fresh strawberries. Those are so good. I can see why that's one of the most popular cakes. So good. Okay, here we go. I love a good chocolate cake, so I have high expectations, Tracy. Not gonna lie. Wow, that is amazing. How do you work here every day and not just eat every single piece of cake? Because that's what I would do. Okay guys, got my slice to go. I'm ready to eat some cake. Be sure to check us out on our website and social media for where YOLO Texas is headed to next.